And now, story time with Alpha.
You know, he's got a wife and kids at home. His son has polio. His wife caught the clap from some guy named Joe at work. And they've been kind of growing apart lately because, you know, he's on blue team and his wife really wanted to be with somebody that was on red team. And so she's always kind of had this fantasy, like all throughout their marriage, that she wanted to get with a guy on red team. I mean, with little Jimmy having polio and, you know, her husband being a blue player, like she just didn't know what to do with her life anymore. You know, he wants to save his marriage, so he took some time off. But then they end up just fighting because he left the toilet seat down, and that makes no sense because usually they get mad when they leave it up, and so he's just confused as shit. They end up just fighting, so he results to drinking alcohol. And because he resulted to drinking alcohol, he gets very aggressive. He ends up just backstacking her, and then she dies. And because she dies, he had to bury her. And when he buried her, that was pretty much the end of it right there. So then, after Blue Guy's wife dies, the little Jimmy with polio, the life insurance kicks in, and they're able to fund research for the Polio and AIDS Foundation. Typically, people who have polio also have AIDS. And because of that extra money, they were able to get one step closer to finding a cure. And then it turned out the cure was tea bags. It's not the tea bags that you're thinking of. It's like actual bags of tea. And it has to be steeped in a hot water for at least 3 minutes. Not a second longer, not a second shorter. Because if you do that, then the polio actually turns into super polio. And there is no cure for super polio. People think that Superman was Superman, but he was actually just Super Polio Man. And the fact that he had polio didn't matter because he was super, so he could just fly. He didn't need his legs. And like all the time that you see him on his legs, it was just an illusion that he put on. That's where the misconception comes in. He wasn't Superman, he was Super Polio Man. That was his full name. It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's Super Polio Man. So the fact that he could leap over a building in a single bound, that's saying something. Because he has polio. And he's faster than a speeding bullet. Polio. Which is ironic because that's how he got polio. He was shot in the spine, which paralyzed him. So this all comes down to what that blue guy was doing. He went home, fought with his wife, got drunk, backsmacked her, super polio, AIDS, and that's it.